What's going on, everybody? It's Hut Wiggly. I am here with you today. We're looking at my Anderson AR lower. I got that in a trade with somebody, a good friend of mine. And I'm going to start a little project with this today. I've already installed the trigger guard. I'm not really going to do a how-to video on this. There's enough AR assembly videos out there that are really good, probably better than I would do. So I'm not going to go into that. I've already installed the trigger guard, which is probably the simplest thing and the first thing you want to do with an AR lower, simply because these tabs on the bottom are probably the weakest point, and if you're going to break this lower, that's probably where you're going to do it. So I went ahead and installed the trigger guard. Here I got the box with my upper, and I have another package here with my sights. This upper and the rest of the kit I purchased through Daytona Tactical, so I'll be more about this in a little bit. So there's that. I'm going to open that, and then I'm going to show you what's inside the packages. Okay, open the packages, and this is what I got. This is beautiful. Got all the parts for the lower. Got the stock and buffer tube, and buffer and spring. We got the barrel assembly, the upper. This all came fully assembled from Daytona Tactical. I'm pretty stoked about this. I thought I was going to have to assemble everything, but apparently they did it for me. This is the sights I decided to go with. I knew this kit didn't come with any sights, so I decided to go with these Tacticon Armament flip-up sights. They're like 30 bucks on Amazon, so I purchased those on Amazon.com. Look them up. They seem like a pretty cool company, so I'm going to try those out when I build this. What we have here is an adapter. This is a 9mm magazine adapter that I was going to stick in this Anderson manufacturing lower, and I was going to make a 9mm carbine out of this. Now, I just recently sold my Hi-Point 995, so I was wanting a new project, and I kind of like having a 9mm carbine, pistol caliber carbine in my stable of pistols and rifles. I use so much 9mm ammo with my pistols that I just thought having a rifle in the same caliber would be the way to go. So I ordered some magazines. I haven't got the magazines yet. They should be here tomorrow. But I'm going to go ahead and put this together. It actually came with a trigger guard. I didn't know there was a trigger guard when I looked up the parts list for this 9mm carbine kit from Daytona Tactical. I didn't see a trigger guard on the list, so I bought one through Amazon. This was like a $5 one that I got on Amazon. I might swap that out because I kind of like the one that came with the Daytona Tactical better. So I'm going to swap that out. I'm going to put this thing together, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Like I said, I'm not going to do a full-on how-to video. There's enough videos on how to build 9mm carbines and AR builds, trigger groups in general. You know, how to assemble lowers. There's quite a few videos on YouTube about that, so you guys don't need me to do that, but I just wanted to show you what this looked like when I was done. I'm pretty excited about this, and I haven't seen anybody do any reviews of this Daytona Tactical 9mm AR kit, so I'm just going to go ahead and assemble this and let you guys know what's up. So next time you see it, it'll be in one piece. Later. Okay guys, here is my completed Anderson manufacturing lower with a 9mm adapter block in it. You can see I was able to put this together using just tools I had in my garage. I didn't buy any of the specialty wrenches or anything like that that they recommend using. It took me about an hour to do all this, and that was just going slow. I didn't have any instructions or manuals or anything like that. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos about how to put these together. So there's some really good tutorials about how to put together an AR lower on YouTube. I did it from memory for the most part. The only thing I had to refer to Google for is how to orientate, oops, I didn't mean to do that, how to orientate the spring for the trigger, and that probably wasn't good to rack the hammer on the hold open like that. You can see this block. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can focus there. You can see this adapter block. It's a drop in from the top, so the last round hold open for the bolt should work. I've ops checked it. It does. I don't have any magazines yet, so I haven't been able to check the magazines and how they work with that last round hold open. But anyway, guys, there it is. Like I said, an hour, some simple tools I had in the garage, and a little bit of patience, and yeah, there it is. I have an AR lower completed. It's the Anderson, like I said, it's the Anderson manufacturing lower, and it's got a 9mm adapter block in it. Fit in really nice. That was probably the most difficult phase, is getting that block in there. I'm probably never going to be able to get that out. If I ever wanted to go to 5.56 or a different caliber with this, I'm probably stuck with that in there, and I'll probably just end up having to buy another lower and start over again if I wanted to go to 5.56. So, but there it is, guys. Not terribly difficult. If you have some simple tools and you have any kind of knowledge about mechanics and springs and whatnot, you can put this together, no problem. So anyway, I'll show you the completed rifle when I get everything together later. Okay, guys, here it is, the completed rifle. I added this foregrip. I have a key mod rail, and I just put a Picatinny foregrip on it. That's kind of how I had my High Point 995 set up, so I kind of like that. Kind of wanted to go with that. You see the chrome barrel. The entire upper was already assembled by Daytona Tactical, so they sent it to me assembled. The only thing I had to do was install the charging handle, which wasn't difficult. Just pull the bolt out, put the charging handle in, put the bolt back. It seems to function. It cocks. It seems to function okay. So hopefully this week I'll get some magazines. I'll do some shopping, try to get some magazines. I found some online. I ordered them, but they're not here yet. There's a couple gun stores locally that might have them. I'm going to check with. So I'll let you guys know. All right, this is it. The completed AR 9mm build that I did. Not terribly difficult, especially when the upper was with the barrel and the barrel shroud and everything was already installed by Daytona Tactical. I did install these Tacticon pop-up iron sights. Those are pretty cool. They only sent me back 30 bucks on Amazon. Not, you know, not a bank breaker. Probably not my permanent solution. I may put an optic on this. I may put some different sights on it. I haven't decided yet. But these are just gonna like placeholders, so I can actually shoot it accurately until I get something better or something different. So there you have it, guys. I'll let you know what's going on with magazines and how it shoots. What's going on, guys? It's Hut Wiggly again. I've got this magazine here. Let me back up. I ordered a Colt, a 32 round magazine for AR-15 9mm from Brownells, and Brownells is taking a little while to get it here, and I am just anxious, and I really want to go shoot this bad boy, this right here. I really want to go shoot that. So went around town. I went to my local gun shop, and I stepped inside, talked to the guys for a little bit, went to their magazine selection, and I started going through the magazines, and they had this one right here. It's a IWI. I don't know if you can read that. I can't focus. Anyway, it's an IWI magazine, Israeli Weapon Industries magazine, 9mm, and it was. They had it labeled with a felt tip marker. They had the packaging labeled Uzi, and I looked at it, and I looked at where the magazine release cutout is compared to what an Uzi where a Uzi magazine is. I think it's down here somewhere on an Uzi magazine, and I was like, that doesn't look like an Uzi magazine to me. So I asked the guys, can I run outside, can I run out to the car, grab my rifle, and we could try this bad boy in my rifle? And they said, sure. We popped it out of the packaging, stuck it in my rifle. It clicked into place, held in with the mag release on the rifle. And then I pulled the bolt back with the follower all the way up, and the bolt stayed open on the follower with the empty magazine. So the last round hold open should work on this magazine. When I got home, I loaded a couple rounds in it and chambered around with the AR here, and it worked. It chambered around okay. So I just need to go out and test fire this thing and see if it cycles properly. So that's what I wanted to tell you guys. Oh, by the way, I went online and I just researched this. It's not actually an Uzi magazine. It's actually a magazine for a 9mm Tavor conversion. So apparently they're making conversions for Tavors that take this type of magazine also. When I did some research online, these aren't listed as working in this setup here, but from all indications, preliminary here, at least in my garage, it seems like they work. So I'm going to take this out to the range and ops check this in the actual rifle and see if it cycles properly. If it does, I'm going to say I have a cheaper resource to get this type of magazine, because they're right around 20-25 bucks for this type of magazine, whereas the decent Colt AR-15 9mm type magazines will set you back anywhere from 30 to 50 bucks. So if I can save a buck or two and still have a reliable magazine, I'm good with that. So anyway, that's all I want to tell you guys. It's just, it was mislabeled. That's why I was thinking it was an Uzi. It's not. It's actually a Tavor magazine for their the Tavor 9mm conversion. So there you have it. That's what I got. I'm gonna try that out in this bad boy here soon, hopefully. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys real quick while I'm doing this. Hey guys, today I just got in the mail my from Brownells, this 32 round AR-15 9mm magazine. I'm putting it side by side here with the Tavor magazine is on the left here. You can see the orientation of the follower is slightly different. The mag release catch on both of these is like in the exact same spot. The feed lips line up properly. Like I said, the orientation of the for the follower is slightly different. You can see that. See how the bullets, the top one, this is the 32nd round I stacked in there, and there's the 32nd round because these are 32 round magazines. I stacked 32 rounds in each of these, and you can see the last one on both sides is on a different side of the magazine. That shouldn't make any difference. Just that's the way the followers are orientated. You can see on the bottom here, this has the IWI logo. I don't know if you can see that. This one from Brownells is blank. Oh, I take that back. It says Brownells on it. So you have a Brownells, you have a IWI side by side. The only difference I can see, I take that back. There's another difference. The follower has a little metal tab on the back side of it that seems to assist in holding that bolt open on the last round. I don't know if the Tavor is engineered differently, it doesn't require that or what. They're both loaded. They're a pain in the butt to unload, and I wasn't going to try to do that, so I'll just leave them loaded for you guys to show you this. You can see the, I'm put them right side by side. You can see the Brownells magazine. The witness holes are slightly higher than the IWI magazine. I'm going to say that's due to the way that the follower is orientated inside there, or it's a left-hand, right-hand type follower. So I'm a rookie at this. I don't really know a whole lot about this type of magazine yet. I'll let you know, but I got lucky with the IWI. I'm thinking, I don't know if anybody else has made that, drawn that conclusion yet, that these IWI Tavor magazines will work in these AR-15 9mm conversions or not. So we'll try it, we'll find out, and I'll be sure to let you guys know what's going on and if it worked out well for me. All right, here we go. This is the first shot of my AR-15 9mm. Seems to work pretty well. Not a hiccup. Looks like I got pretty much all of them on the target.
Yep, did real good.
Wrong way.
Huh?
Wrong way.
Yeah.
30? Yep, 30.
So,
String you.
oh, shit.
Elevator thrown out.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Stand by. Here we go. 443.
443. That's too bad.